Welcome, gorgeous woman. I am so excited to be here today and share with you a very powerful framework that allows you to feel sexy in your skin and safe in your body without spending years in therapist or being dependent on beauty products. So in case we haven't met, welcome to my world. My name is Dagmar and I am women's leading confidence and sexuality expert. And I help successful women heal from past trauma and sexual pain so they can reclaim the temple of their body, skyrocket their mental and emotional confidence, and reclaim their orgasmic nature. Now, this framework that I'm going to share with you, it's incredibly powerful. And hi, Ina. Hi, gorgeous soul. And it is absolutely for you if you're a woman who is struggling with a lot of anxiety and a lot of sense of unworthiness. This framework is for you if you have hardship with boundaries and are in this chronic pattern of over-pleasing, over-giving, and actually undernourishing yourself. This framework is for you if you really struggle with bedroom intimacy. So maybe you are someone who is avoiding sex because you simply don't feel anything, or you're struggling with experiencing pleasure in your body. Maybe you are downright at the foundation of going through sexual pain that is literally taking you to very, very dark pockets of your soul, and you might be carrying tremendous amount of shame around what is happening inside of you and inside of your sexuality. And this is, of course, for you if you are a woman who simply wants to feel sexy in her body and sexy in her skin and truly honor her sexiness as something that's sacred and beautiful and truly source of your power and your nourishment. So let us dive right here. Hi, Caroline. Hi, James. Thank you so much for being here with me. Feel free to drop me an emoji, drop me comments below, and absolutely hit the share button so people in your tribe can really learn this framework that has absolute potential to skyrocket female confidence and goodness inside of her body. So let us dive right in, and this framework is something that I teach and I share with my clients all the time because it is powerful, it is effective, and it really cuts to the chase and actually truly allows women heal at the essence and at the core of their beings. Hi, Linda. Hi, welcome, gorgeous. So the first part of this framework, how to create sexiness and safety in your body without spending years in the therapy office, is working with a JADE inside of your vagina. So this is a JADE. In case you haven't heard about it, you didn't come across it, it's a super high quality crystal stone that you as a woman can put safely inside of your vagina and actually do vaginal training practices. Now, one of the things that unfortunately none of us have learned or have been taught is that our vagina is directly connected, is innervated with tremendous amount of nerve endings, and these nerve endings are directly connected to different erogenous zones. So when you work, let's say this is like a vaginal canal, and you have possibility to work with the JADE around the entrance. You can work with the JADE in, let's say, the middle of the vagina. And you can work with the JADE around the cervix. And these different parts of the vagina, again, are connected to different erogenous zones. So when you awaken and when you start to stimulate these different depths and different parts of your vagina, you're literally awakening your own sexiness. Now, this is not something that needs to be done with a partner. This is something you can do by yourself, whether you are single, whether you're married, whether you're in a relationship, or whether that's complicated, or you're getting through divorce. This is something you do for yourself. So when you are, again, exploring the different depths, the different parts of your vagina, you are in the safety and in the comfort of your home, of your body, exploring what does it feel like to be penetrated? What does it feel like to contact these different parts of myself and actually awaken and instigate this aliveness in the different parts of the vagina. Now, one of the pieces that I'm profoundly passionate about as someone who works with women around regulating the nervous system, healing from trauma, all the time, is that the cervix, which is really, if you think about the vaginal canal, the cervix is at the top of the vagina. The cervix is the intersection between the womb and the vagina. So when you place, when you do JADE exercises around the cervix, you're able to really help heal any trauma lingering at the cervix, which can be there due to childbirth or due to medical intervention. Or what I'm really passionate about is the cervix is innervated via what's called a vagus nerve. And the vagus nerve is the chief regulator of your nervous system, is the chief regulator of the relaxation response of your nervous system. And in female body, the vagus nerve travels from the cervix through the gut, through the heart, through the throat, all the way up to the brain. So you have a nerve inside of your body that connects brain, your heart, your womb, and your cervix. Now imagine the possibilities of that. So what that means is when you do cervical work, when you're training your cervix, when you're exploring your cervix, you're actually creating a ripple effect via the vagus nerve on the health of your gut, on the health of your heart, on the health of your brain, and it's incredibly and profoundly empowering. So one of the pieces I see with my clients over and over again, hi Lara, hi gorgeous, is when they are obviously given the guidance and the understanding and the tools on how to embark on cervical healing, and they're actually starting to spend time with their cervix, with safety, with love, with compassion, with presence. It has a ripple effect on so many systems in woman's body. I just had a client recently who has endured tremendous amount of medical trauma after hysterectomy. Her womb was removed. She had a partial hysterectomy, which means her womb was removed, but she kept on her cervix. But when they've done a medical procedure, they've done a lot of damage to her cervix, which means that she came to me and she actually had a lot of scarring on her cervix, and that was creating tremendous pain and anxiety and discomfort, and like literally sense of like, it's off, my body is off, my sexuality is off. So we actually did a lot of work on her vagus nerve, and in a very slow, very gentle, very loving way, begin to disembark this tension patterns and this trauma from her cervix. And this woman, after years and years of pain and suffering, she came to life. She started to blossom. She started to experience the level of, sensual vitality that was unknown to her for years. So the point that I'm trying to make here is that your body knows how to heal, and your body knows how to reclaim its sexiness. But you need the right environment. You need to create the right container for yourself to step into this and to facilitate this for yourself. And subsequently, you need to know how to, like, you need to have the best guidance and the tools and the practices that will actually allow you to create this for yourself and for your sexiness. So diving into the second part of this framework, so what we've covered so far is working with the JADE egg in different depths of your vagina. The second part of this framework is embodying your sovereignty. Embodying your sovereignty. What does it mean? It means becoming the woman with healthy boundaries. So you have definitely heard about the essential importance of having healthy boundaries. Maybe you are struggling with boundaries. Maybe you're always scratching your head when it comes to creating healthy boundaries, especially in your relationships. And the challenge is that unless and until you truly step into a healthy relationship with boundaries, when you truly create a space for yourself, when the good things can come in and the bad things can come out, you will forever not feel safe in your body. Why? Because boundaries are the hallmark of safety. Boundaries are the hallmark of safety. So the biggest reason I see so many women struggling with feeling safe in their bodies is they are disconnected from their sexuality, like their sexuality is being taken away from them, and subsequently they really struggle with boundaries. Your boundaries, and when you really step into this healthy relationship, to me healthy boundaries are like this semi-permeable net when healthy things can come in. So things that can feed you, that can nourish you, that can allow you to have beautiful, intimate, loving relationships, they can come into your body, they can come into your life. And subsequently, you have the strength, the confidence, the courage, the sovereignty to say grounded no to things that you want to say no to, things that deplete you, things that exhaust you, things that don't support your health, your well-being, and your thriving. So embodying your sovereignty is something I'm profoundly passionate about. And I see tremendous relationship between women's sexuality and you feeling sexy in your body and actually stepping into truly powerful sense of your personal sovereignty, of your healthy boundaries. And the power of this is that what we are doing inside of my birthday package, which is a combination of 4 very, very powerful online courses, we are stepping and we're really helping you heal your sexuality, work with your cervix, work with your vagina, and really embody your sexiness. And subsequently, we are grounding it in a very potent way by helping you embody very strong, very powerful, and very healthy boundaries that will not only help you feel amazing in your skin, but they will have ripple effect on your career, on your relationships, on your health, on your sense of self, literally on every area of your life. I believe that you cannot really progress in your life. You really cannot progress on the trajectory of like self-actualization if you don't cover the basics. And the basics are always safety, and your safety is fully connected to your boundaries. Which takes me to the third step of this framework. So far we have covered working with JADE inside of your vagina. Step number 2 is embodying your sovereignty. And the third part of this framework is tuning up your nervous system. Tuning up your nervous system. So what do I mean by that? Some of the biggest obstacles to for women to not feeling sexy in their body is conditioning, is trauma, and is the impact of patriarchy on our psyche and on our nervous system. So because we have been taught, we have been abused, we have been conditioned, we have been traumatized, that our sexiness, like even being sexy, is not safe in the world. Over and over again, as a girls, we have been taught that if we are in our sexual power, if we are in our sexual vibrancy, something bad will happen to us. Either we'll get raped, or we'll get pregnant, or we'll get knocked up, or our lives will be destroyed. And all of that conditioning over time creates this massive barriers inside of the subconscious and unconscious, which signals one thing: being in your sexiness, feeling sexy is not safe. It's not safe. So I see a lot of women that are in the, let's say, the personal development space, the self-help space, and they are trying to feel vibrant and sexy. They are meditating, they are practicing yoga, they're really focusing on good nutrition, they're taking amazing care of their bodies, and they're still so struggle in their sexuality, or they still so struggle in like fully embracing their sexiness. And the reason for that is that the primal brain, the unconscious and the subconscious, is still running the messaging that being sexy is not safe. Being sexy is dangerous. And since the primal brain's job, main focus, is to keep you alive, is to keep you safe, is to keep you going. A primal brain very little cares about your sexiness. It cares about procreation, it cares about biology, it cares about like that biological rhythm, but it does not care about your sexiness. So in this part of the framework, tuning up your nervous system, what you have to step into is actually begin to prime the primal brain, prime the unconscious with feelings of safety as it relates to your sexiness. So it's literally creating this profound integration and messaging into the unconscious that you embracing your sexuality and being in your power and being vibrant and alive, it's completely and utterly safe. And when you do that, when you create this for yourself, the world is your oyster. The world is your oyster. You will no longer be in this like inner battle and this constant anxiety inside of yourself, because like, oh my God, where is the safety? Where is the safety? Like, where do I find safety? Is it in my relationship? Is it in this, going to the yoga? Is it being on the mat? Is it doing this? Is it doing that? No, the safety actually lives in your body. And when you create that for yourself, it's literally like stepping into a completely new way of being. Unfortunately, this is a real struggle for most women, and most women have never, ever, ever learned how to feel safe in their bodies, and they really, really struggle. In fact, the primal brain is for every single one of us operating in a constant state of chronic low-grade anxiety. So you might have a different layers of anxiety. You might be like really anxious and be on the spectrum where perhaps you need medication in order to like just get through your day. You might be somewhere in the middle where maybe you are devoted to yogi and meditator and you're taking good care of yourself, but there is still you might be getting triggered quite a lot. You might be getting really uncomfortable, maybe in presence of a beautiful woman who is fully expressed in her sexuality, and that is triggering the F out of you. Or you might be in like this lower grade, but you've already done a lot of deep work on yourself, but you're still getting this low grade of anxiety. Like there's that state of hypervigilance, low grade hypervigilance. So working with the primal brain, working with the nervous system will give you the freedom for the first time in your life to actually start shifting this relationship and step into a woman that feels amazing in her body, feels profoundly safe in her system, and is actually embracing her sexiness from inside out. So to recap this, hi Michelle, hi gorgeous. There are 3 parts of this framework. The first part is working with the JADE inside of your vagina that will allow you to awaken erogenous zones and actually start embodying your sexiness. The second part of this framework is embodying your sovereignty and truly stepping into a healthy relationship with your boundaries. And the third part of this framework is tuning up your nervous system and signaling to the primal brain, signaling to the unconscious that you, my darling friend, can have it all. You can feel safe in your body. You can feel safe and sexy, safe and grounded in your sexiness, and truly rise into your sexy, vibrant, alive power. So here is my invitation to you today on the 4th of March, 2020. Let's get you off the anxiety roller coaster and let's deeply support you in creating profound safety for yourself, deep peace of mind, and reclaiming your divine right to sexuality, to sexual pleasure, and sexual aliveness. So in case you don't know, I have a birthday coming up exactly in 2 days, actually less than 2 days. In about like 36 hours is my 37th birthday. And this week, because of my birthday, I feel profoundly generous. And I want to help you step on this train of deep healing and reclamation of your sexiness with something I have never ever done before and I will never do again. This is your time to say profound, deep, sexy, vibrant, and powerful yes to yourself. So what I have for you today is, oh, thank you, gorgeous. I'm fully receiving that. What I have for you today is a special birthday offer, which is set of my four powerful online courses that will allow you to fully reclaim your sexiness, embody your safety, and feel profoundly good inside of your body. Now, what these 4 programs are, the first one is my JADE program, which takes you step by step on working with the JADE in a safe, loving, and effective way on reclaiming your sexiness and embodying your sexuality in a way that allows you to create profound self-love and deep sense of safety and groundedness inside of your body. The second program is Restore Your Soul Print, which takes you on a powerful journey of healing the 7 core wounds of humanity that are neglect, exploitation, shame, manipulation, physical violence, and colonization. And in a nervous system effective way, helps you release all of these core wounds from your body and from the subconscious. So every part of your being can realign to what I call the natural blueprint of health. The natural blueprint of health, which is like this unshakable, this undestroyable part, the essence, the core of your being that never ever goes away, no matter what you have been through or no matter what you are currently going through. So this process of restoring your soul print has been embraced by my clients from all around the world with incredible results. I had Dominique, who has, through this process, healed a lifelong depression. I have Carlene, who is bound to a wheelchair for over 3 decades, I believe 25 years of her life, and she has created profound connection, sensitivity with her body. I have Joanne, who has healed years and years of impact of sexual abuse, and actually for the first time in her life was able to fully surrender to her husband and feel profoundly connected and deeply intimate. So The process is very, very powerful, and most importantly, it works because it addresses all of these 7 core wounds and directly heals you at the nervous system level. The third part of this offer is my Bold Talks Facelift Revolution program, which, oh my God, do I need to say something more about sexiness? This is a process that literally shaves off 10 years off of your face by doing very powerful and profoundly effective facial yoga exercises combined with self-massage techniques that will literally put the blush onto your cheeks and make you feel incredible. And the fourth program is for those of you, and for you if you have trouble falling asleep or staying asleep, or even waking up groggy and uninspired and demotivated. The fourth part of this package is my sleeping fitness program, which will deeply support you in rebuilding your relationship with sleep. So either if you are a woman who struggles with sleep and really knows like, oh my God, I am so tired, I really, really need to sleep, this is for you. And also if you're a woman who already is sleeping well but wants to deepen her sleep, wants to make her sleep more restorative, more powerful, because the power of sleep is truly impacting everything. Sleep is the time in your day, or night shall we say, unless you're sleeping through the day, when all of your tissues are regenerating, when all of your cells are recalibrating. So if you're someone who like is going through very tough time, you are even like the concept of sexiness is like so far away because maybe you are dealing with chronic pain, you're dealing with a lot of discomfort, a lot of tension, a lot of pain in your body. The first thing we need to do is to get you sleep. That's the first thing. And when we can like restore your birthright of sleeping and make you sleep like baby in a deep way, in a restorative way, in a way that makes you like brings the smile on your face and makes you excited about the day ahead, it's like it's everything. That is, I don't think I need to say more. It's absolutely everything. So to recap, this once in a lifetime birthday offer, because I'm feeling generous this week, once again it's my birthday on March 6th, on Friday, is the combination of 4 online programs that will absolutely help you feel incredible in your body, build safety in your nervous system, and reclaim your sexiness. The total value of these 4 programs is 2,282 euros, and it is yours this week for one single price of 379 euros or 3 payments of 145 euros. So it's one single payment of 379 euros or 3 payments of 145 euros. With the 3 payments, it's a monthly payment. So you start, the first payment will be now, the second payment will be 30 days later, and the third payment will be 60 days later. So I know, I'm not gonna say if this is something that interests you. I know that you're absolutely saying, yes, I have to have this for myself because my body and my health and my relation to myself absolutely matters. So do yourself a favor and get on the link right now, which is bit.ly/6th March. So 6th March is my birthday. It's bit.ly/6th March. You get yourself there, and when you click the buy button, this is what's gonna happen. First, you'll get immediate access to the JADE Total Pelvic Revolution program first module, which is all about pleasure and sensitivity and deep connection with your body. And you will get entire access to the Restore Your Soul Print program, which once again takes you through on a very deep journey on healing the 7 core wounds of humanity and actually helping you, your nervous system, and your primal brain realign to this natural blueprint of health, the space of vitality, capacity, safety, and deep inner trust. The additional 2 programs, the Sleeping Fitness and the Facelift Revolution, they come later on your journey when you have actually worked through the JADE program, when you have worked through with reclaiming and working with the JADE in the different depths of your vagina and reclaiming your sexiness. Now, if you are, as you heard me talking about the importance of sleep, and you are a woman whose number 1 priority right now is to heal chronic pain and actually get you sleeping, get you resting, then this is what we're going to do. You say yes to yourself, you get inside of the program. Again, it's as little as 379 euros as a single payment, or 3 payments of 145 euros. You do either or, and you simply send me a private message. You can do it right here on Facebook, and you say, hey, this is, I need to sleep. I need access to the Sleeping Fitness. And what we're going to do is organize our system in a way that you're getting the instant access to the Sleeping Fitness, so you can have a proper, good night, amazing sleep tonight. Not tomorrow, not 10 years later, tonight. And I can guarantee you, I can absolutely guarantee you that when you're sleeping well, everything else will begin to come to a place. If you are the woman who's already sleeping well, then your next step is to start working with the JADE and really begin to reclaim your feelings of sexuality, your feelings of goodness and self-love and safety in your system, and of course, step into working with the process of restoring your soul print, so you can absolutely realign to the natural blueprint of health and unwind the traumatic imprints and the core wounds out of your body and your system. So every part of you, every part of your being is on board with feeling safe and sexy and sacred and good inside of your body. So all of this is available for next about 29 hours. This special offer that saves you over 1,900 euros. 1,900 euro savings. All these 4 online programs for 379 euros. This is available, my darling friend, until 5th March midnight. 5th March midnight. So get yourself on the link bit.ly/6th March. Say yes to yourself, and me and my team will meet you on the other side. Nothing like that. So I'm sending you so much love. Thank you so much for being here with me today. If you got maybe insight, maybe spark of motivation, perhaps this framework was really, really empowering for you, do me a favor, do a woman in your life a favor, hit the share button so woman that needs to hear this, needs to access this information, needs to really see the light at the end of the tunnel, she can receive this. The more we share, the more we heal. Much love, gorgeous woman, and I will see you soon.